Welcome in. Jesse Schul here from Wager Talk TV. Today we're talking the NBA. We got a big game between the Lakers and the Utah Jazz. But before I get into that, let me tell you about a promotion available at both Wager Talk and Sports Memo. The promo code 50OFF30 will get you $50 off any 30-day all-access package or any 30-day package for any particular sport. And we're talking NBA in this game. We're looking at the Lakers on the road at the Utah Jazz. Utah is -5.5. The total's sitting at 240.5. This looks like an obvious fade spot for the Lakers, playing the second game of a back-to-back. They beat Detroit last night. The Lakers' road record leaves a lot to be desired. They're just 10-17 on the road. Utah 17-8 at home. The Jazz are not a great team overall. They're sitting outside the playoffs at the moment, battling the Lakers for the play-in spot. But they've been good at home, 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 versus the Lakers. So all that information tells us that the Jazz should be a good bet tonight. But I'm going to tell you that's not the way I want to go with this. Instead, I'm going to look at the total. But let me tell you why I'm not on the Lakers. So the Lakers last night, they beat Detroit 125-111. They win by 14 points. LeBron James played 31 minutes. Sounds like he's going to skip today's game. AD played 28 minutes. It seems like he's probably going to go here. The Lakers scored 25 points at the free throw line last night. And that was basically the difference in the game. 14-point win, and they scored 12 points more than Detroit at the free throw line. And I want to look at the Lakers' last 10 wins and look at the disparity in free throws. And when I see it, it makes me really hesitate to bet against them and lay 5.5 points. Let's look at their win over Detroit. 30-17 was the edge in free throw attempts in favor of the Lakers. Prior to that, against New Orleans, 32-23. Before that, 19-14 against Charlotte, 27-15 against the Knicks, 26-7 against the Boston Celtics. And in that game, the starters did not play. It was the Lakers' backups beating up on Boston. A bit of an ominous thing to think about here with the Lakers catching 5.5 points at Utah. And then before that, 43-16 at Golden State. Of course, that was a well-publicized upset win for the Lakers where Steve Kerr blew a gasket after the game about the free throw disparity. 29-20 versus Portland, 24-18 versus Dallas, 18-11 versus Oklahoma City. Only once in their last 10 wins did they not have an edge in free throw attempts, and that was a win over the Chicago Bulls. All in all, you added up 268 free throw attempts for the Lakers, 170 for opponents. That's a disparity of 98 free throw attempts, roughly 10 per game. Don't call me a conspiracy theorist. It doesn't matter if the league wants the Lakers in the playoffs or not, or if the Lakers are just that good at drawing fouls and that disciplined to not commit fouls against their opponent. The fact remains, it's consistent. We're seeing it game in, game out, and that makes me hesitate to want to bet on a Utah team here. That I'm not sure that Utah is all that invested in being competitive this season. When they traded Kelly Olynyk at the deadline to the Raptors for future considerations, that was a clear sign that Utah is a team that's still rebuilding, and I don't think they're that serious about contending for the playoffs here in this season. So I'm going to look at the total because the trends also a little bit of an obvious trends toward the total. These teams have gone over in 6 of the last 7 head-to-head meetings. Both these teams rank among the fastest-paced teams in the NBA. The Lakers average 105 possessions per game, which ranks 6th, and Utah just below that, 104.5 possessions per game, ranking 7th. So we got 2 teams that both play a fast pace, and with a willing dance partner, that usually leads to a high-scoring game. The Lakers have gone over in 17 of their last 20 road games. The Jazz have gone over in 10 of their last 15 overall. Big number at 240.5, but I think it gets there. So we're going to lean on the over in this game. Before I let you go, I want to remind you, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Please offer your comments below the video. And if you got any questions for me, don't hesitate to leave a comment below, and I will answer when I get a chance. Good luck, unless you're against us.